Good afternoon. My name is Eric Irizarry. I'm a principal at DC Virgo Preparatory Academy, and that's a middle school here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I am currently in the last part of the EDD program. Hopefully, I can finish up my two classes this spring, work on an internship this summer, and finish my dissertation this summer in time to graduate in December. I'm looking forward to this part of the class. We haven't been exposed to survey research or a lot of information on surveys during the course of this program, and there's a possibility that a survey could benefit some of the research that I'm doing with my dissertation. I found a lot of interesting points in the articles that we read for this week. One of them was from Brad Burns' article on answering autobiographical information, and what he talked about surveys was that if asking too many questions in the survey can sometimes decrease the accuracy of the survey. People when they're participating in surveys tend to look at the questions and answer pretty quickly, and asking too many questions without enough wait time between the questions can often lead to a decrease of accuracy. I found that pretty interesting. I also found the fact that our memories and our ability to recall information is suspect sometimes, especially when it comes to surveys. Sometimes the way we remember things aren't the way they happened, and sometimes the ways our brains categorize events that happen can kind of place events together, combine events, and distort the time frame. So I kind of find that part of the survey, the background information on why surveys are successful and why they're not successful, very interesting. The second and third key points I found from the psychological survey of survey response, and that article dealt a lot with how the context of the questions can influence the answers, and the questions context can heavily influence the answers. So I found that interesting, and with a lot of the political campaigns heating up, and the straw polls and all the political polls that are coming out, it's interesting to see how the way the question is asked or when it is asked, how that can influence the numbers and the way people respond. So I think as we go through this course, with all of the political activity that's happening, I think that could lead to some good discussions during class. And the last one was the point that respondents do not spend a lot of time on survey questions, and that was interesting to me. I've taken a few surveys during the course of my career and during the course of my college courses, and I don't know if it's just me, but I've taken a lot of time to answer the questions thoughtfully. But the research shows from our reading articles that that's not always the case. So we need to really be careful on how we word questions, how much wait time we give, and also write our questions with the understanding that people might not spend as much time as we would think they will answering those questions. So that could always sway the results from the surveys. But I look forward to seeing everyone face to face, and thank you.